My world stopped 20 years ago when my little girl disappeared without a trace. Today, a package arrived at my door with the exact teddy bear she was holding the day she vanished. The cardboard box felt unusually heavy in my trembling hands. Dust danced in the afternoon sunlight, cutting through my quiet, empty living room. I traced the faded shipping label with my thumb, but the sender's address was completely blank. Inside, wrapped in yellowed tissue paper, sat a worn-out brown teddy bear with a missing left eye. A sharp gasp escaped my lips as the familiar scent of lavender and old childhood memories rushed back. It was Lily's bear, the one she clutched so tightly the morning she walked out to the school bus and never came back. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird as I reached deeper into the box. My fingers brushed against a small, folded piece of thick, cream-colored paper. I unfolded it slowly, my eyes stinging with tears that had been waiting 2 decades to fall. Written in neat, sharp handwriting was a single address on the other side of the city, alongside 3 simple words: "Come find me." Without even changing my slippers, I grabbed my coat and rushed out the front door. The drive across town felt like a slow-motion nightmare through a fog of disbelief and hope. My mind raced with 1,000 terrifying questions that made my hands shake on the steering wheel. Could it really be her after all these agonizing years of silence and false alarms? Or was this just some cruel, sick joke played by a stranger with a dark sense of humor? Finally, my car rolled to a stop in front of an old, unassuming brick warehouse near the docks. The neighborhood was quiet, and shadows stretched long across the cracked concrete pavement. I stepped out of the car, clutching the worn teddy bear against my chest like a shield. The heavy iron door of the building was slightly cracked open, glowing with a dim yellow light from within. I pushed the door open with a soft squeak that echoed loudly in the cavernous space. Rows of filing cabinets and massive whiteboards covered in photographs and red strings filled the room. It looked like the private war room of someone obsessed with solving an impossible puzzle. "You finally made it, Mom." A calm, steady voice echoed from the shadows behind a desk. I froze instantly, my breath catching in my throat as a young woman stepped into the light. She wore a sharp trench coat, and her eyes, those bright, determined eyes, were undeniably mine. "Lily?" I whispered, the name feeling foreign and heavy on my tongue after all this time. "Yes, Mom, it's me," she said, a bittersweet smile touching the corners of her lips. For the past 20 years, I wasn't just missing. I was hunting the people who took me. I had to stay hidden in plain sight, building a case piece by piece as a private detective. Sending you that bear was the only way I could safely bring you into my world without putting you in danger. Tears streamed freely down my face as I dropped the box and ran forward to hold my little girl at last.